How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. As you guys can see today, it says part 2 because it is part 2 of the players to buy for FIFA 20. And as you're about to see, it's another Future Stars one. So they are 23, well, the age of 23 and below. So looking at Future Stars within that category, and this is why it's part 2. So lads, if you do enjoy, you know what to do. Bring the FIFA 20 hype. It's not long until it's out. And I've got a FIFA 20 question. What do you want to see until FIFA 20? Do you want more videos like this? Do you want more videos on 19? Let me know in the comments section below, and I'll look to do that, basically. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and 1,000 likes is your like target. And today, it's the Future Stars, so let's get into it. So here we go, you can see at the top of your screen, place to buy, Future Stars Edition Part 2. So this is the second one, and the first one did get quite a bit of support, so I appreciate your support on that one. And the player that we're going to start today didn't feature in the last episodes, and it was Moise Kean. Now Moise Kean is, he's obviously a Future Star, he's one for the future. Everyone, when Future Stars came out last time, said, where's Kean? Kean should be in this, because Juventus, he was actually born out in the Serie A. Now for Everton so far, I don't think he started a game yet, but he's been on off the bench, and he's looked quite promising, but again, he just needs to adapt to the Premier League and whatnot. I reckon, yeah, they won't go too heavy on him next year in terms of an upgrade, but I reckon he will go from silver to gold, hence why I do give him a 76. Now, if you see any 75s during these ratings, that's simply because I reckon they'll be 75 or lower. Simple as that. And the majority of times, it's going to be way, way lower, but I'll explain when I do get there. So 76 for Moise Kean, 85 pace. He's a fast player. He needs the pace. He definitely needs the pace, and he's got 85 pace. 74 shooting. I don't think he's that composed in front of goal. And in terms of the upgrade, in terms of certain stats, they don't always get boosted by plus 20, plus 30, plus 40, you know what I'm saying? So I reckon 74 is about right. 58 passing, 79 dribbling, and 74 physical. So what you're going to get with Moise Kean is a very cheap gold striker, in my opinion anyway. I think he'll be like 76. And yeah, he's going to be fast. He's going to be quite strong, not too strong. And he's going to have a decent dribble on him. It's just the finishing, so you might need a chem style to kind of boost that up. Whether it be finisher, whether it be deadeye, whether it be sniper, you need something to boost that shooting up, and possibly the dribbling as well, but the pace should be fine. Moving on to the next player then, and it's another Premier League player, this time for Arsenal. You would have seen him in one of the previous videos as well. It is Kieran Tierney. Now Tierney is Scottish, he's a left back, and he's bloody fast as well, boys. He's just signed for Arsenal now. I got told that he's coming off the back of quite a big operation, so in terms of that, once he does get back, and once FIFA 20 starts, I reckon he'll be around the 78 rated mark, 90 pace. This is going to be important because he's very fast in this game, but also what's important is the right-hand side of those stats. 80 dribbling, 80 defending, 82 physical. That is sensational for a 78 rated card. The shooting, if he does get into an advantageous situation, it's not going to be that good. It's not going to be that great. He's going to scuff a lot of shots, but what you want him to do is get down the line, cross it in, or defensively, get back, basically get back, defend, and use that physicality to your advantage. He's also got 77 passing. I reckon he'd be one of the better cheap left backs within the Premier League. You know, you got Robertson. This guy is a cheaper alternative. In terms of the next player, it is from Italy. It's from Roma, and it is Zaniolo. Zaniolo did get a card this year, and I believe it was a team of the season. Quote me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but I think it was a team of the season. And Zaniolo is definitely one for the future. I do believe he's like 20 years old or 22. I think it's like 20 or something like that. But Zaniolo, 80 pace, 72 shooting and passing, 77 dribbling, 60 defending, and 78 physical. How I've come to these stats was looking at his previous cards on FIFA 19 and just doing like not a randomizer or anything like that, just a generalization of the stats compared to what a 77 would possibly look like in game. So he does get a 77. He will be a cam. He can play this guy at centre mids. I reckon he'll be a good centre mid in a 4-1-2-1-2. The pace is going to be important. The dribbling will be important. The physicality will be probably the most important. Shooting, it needs up. The passing needs up, but Zaniolo is definitely a future star in the making, and should he do future stars on FIFA 20, these three have definitely got a great shout to be in there. Moving on to the next batch of three then, lads, and straight away we are back to Arsenal. We've just been there for Kieran Tierney, but this time we're in there for a starter who started like both or all of the games so far. It is Joe Willock. Willock is in there now. He's got 75 as he's rating. I reckon he'll be lower than gold. I don't see him being a gold. I see him being a silver at most. Maybe like a 72, 73, something like that. But I don't see him being gold, especially with his stats being so low. And the reason I came to these stats is because just FIFA 19 and the upgrade upon the stats. So, like, I'm not saying he's got 63 shooting in real life. I know he's got good shooting. I know he's got good defending. I'm watching him right now play against Liverpool right now, but they are 3-0 down, to be fair. But he's got 76 pace. He's going to be quite fast on the game. He's not going to be too slow or anything like that. 63 shooting could be done with a boost. The 74 passing should be okay. 68 dribbling, 60 defending, and 68 physicality. He's not going to be the best in the world, but he is going to be a silver in my opinion. 75 is because these are inform cards, and like they don't have the silver version of the inform cards, hence why it is a 75 right now. But the stats is what I do predict for the cards and stuff like that, as Pepe gets a chance here for Arsenal IRL and he messes it up. In terms of the next player, what was that, like a video slash live commentary slash a post commentary? Because I don't know, lads, I'm getting mixed up. But anyways, Renato Sanches. Renato Sanches has just made the move from Bayern Munich to Lille. A surprising one, because who would have thought Lille would stump up the money that they received from like Nicolas Pepe and whatnot and invest it into a hot talent. And I'm saying it's talent because he seems to be around for, or seemed to be around for so long, going from the Liga North to Bayern Munich to Swansea on loan. That's a weird one. Back to Bayern Munich, and now he's at Lille. 20 million is what they paid with future incentives, I do believe. And I reckon he'll stay, like, I think he's 75 in this one with his Champions League one at 76. I reckon he'll be up to 76 just because of the stats, because they are not 75 rated stats. You look at the 78 pace, the 83 physicality, I don't reckon that is a 75 overall. 79 dribbling, he's a good dribbler on this game, and you know Renato Sanches on FIFA has always been a beast. He's been a tank, and he's been one of like the mini Hullets in game with these dreadlocks and whatnot, and I just hope that Liga 1 has got a gem in Renato Sanches. 73 shooting, 74 passing, and 72 defending as well. Will be a great centre-mids in a 4-1-2-1-2 or a 4-4-2. 4-4-2 could be the formation this year, but lads, should he be a future star? Please give him a future star. Even though he's already won like the Golden Boy Awards back in after the Euros that Portugal won. I think he won that award then, but obviously he's had a lot of time since then and hasn't really developed as much as you would have wanted him to at Bayern Munich. Especially the next player on our list is Gibbs-White. Now you might be looking at this and thinking, Gibbs-White, what is all that about? But for Wolves, he's a prospect, and he's a prospect within the Premier League. Looks a bit surprised by my inclusion as well. Look at his, yeah, he looks like he's just stood on a bloody electric plug and got electrocuted. But 75, again, it's not like he's going to be 75. You look at those stats, and you think, he's never going to be a 75. I reckon he'll be under 70, and maybe like a 69 or 68 or something. But 74 pace, 73 dribbling, looks quite good. Now, the thing about Gibbs-White on FIFA 19 is that he was a bronze. At the same time, he had 4-star skills. So he could have 4-star skills come FIFA 20 as well. 60 shooting, 69 passing, 57 defending, and 63 physical. It's not really one that you're going to want, but should they do future stars, and Gibbs-White does get in, and they give future stars the boost they did on 19, lads, he could be a bloody beast with those 4-star skills. So here we go on to number 3 of our, well, batches of 3, and it is going to be the youngster in this video. I mean, he's the youngest player I think I've featured in this series so far, or in these videos so far, and it is Ajax's Gravenberch. Now, Gravenberch is 17, I believe. I think he's 17, but he's already been touted as the next, like, Seedorf. So, in terms of that, I reckon he could be in for a future star this year. Will he be a gold? No, he won't. He won't be 75 rated. He'll be probably a bronze. I don't believe he's on FIFA 19, so I reckon he'll be like a bronze or something, and maybe a silver, It could be an early contender for a silver. So, I'm looking at, like, a 64 bronze to a 70 silver or something like that in that bracket, because stat-wise, it's not going to be that impressive. He's got 72 pace, 71 dribbling, 60 shooting, 55 defending, 72 passing, and 61 physicality. Just to, not making it up, but I went on FIFA, which is a Korean modes kind of one, actually, I don't think Gravenberch was on that. I think I went on FM one, looked at his stats, and kind of made it out in my head what he could be in the game. And I came to the stats basically, not the 75 rated, like I said, I reckon it'll be 64 to 70 in that kind of bracket from bronze to silver. And yeah, Gravenberch could be one for the future, could be one for FIFA 20. In terms of the next one, it is one that could make a lot of starting teams within the Premier League, and one team of the season that you guys would have hated to pack. time and time, and if you like me, time again. It is James Maddison from Leicester City, 78 rated overall is what I'm predicting this card, and yeah, I reckon he could be a good starter player, because you look at the likes of the Premier League, and they'll have the cheap players, and Maddison will be one of those cheap players. 75 pace, 79 dribbling, 77 shooting, and 78 passing. That's a phenomenal player for a cheap player in the game, so it could be one of those players to buy, especially if he does get a future star in the future as well, and 60 physicality on the board too. 38 defending. He plays more of a cam than a centre mid, but you kind of get the picture right there. In terms of the next one, it's one that got future star and the highest rated future star, I do believe, on FIFA 19. It is Real Madrid's Vinicius Jr. You guys asked where he was in episode number 1, and my response was I want to make this like a part 2 thing. So if you want to see like a part 3 in the future, make sure you smash the thumbs up button on this video. So Vinicius Jr., I reckon he'll get upgraded this year. His standards get upgraded by +1, +2, so I reckon 79 would be fair for the card. He's got great pace, 94, he's got good dribbling, 83, 74 shooting, and the rest just kind of fizzle off. So, in terms of a fast score on this game, you're going to look at Vinicius Jr. With his 5-star skills. Did he have like a 3-star weak foot on, I think he had a 3-star weak foot as well, 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot on 19. I hope it's a 4-star weak foot, I really do, but Vinicius Jr. is he's already there. He's playing for Real Madrid every now and then, and especially last year he featured a lot for Real Madrid. This year, I'm not too certain with Zidane's plans, but he could feature again, and yeah, he could be one of those players to buy at the start of the game. So on to the final batch of players then, and yeah, he scored again today. It is, well, I'll tell you, he scored in the first game of the season. Didn't score in the second game. He scored in the third game of the season today against Norwich, and you can kind of guess who it already is. It is Mason Mount. I'm excited for the future of this kid because he's just very, very, I don't know, he's a raw talent, and he does look very, very good for the future. I'm giving him a 77 as a base on FIFA 20. That's what I'm predicting anyways. 77 overall. He's a cam. He can play Lam. He can play Ram. He plays centre mid as well, but I think we'll give him a cam sports. 79 pace. Fantastic, that's good enough for a cam. 80 shooting, that's great for a cam. 80 dribbling, sensational for a cam. And 76 passing, so the passing could be needed to work, like out with the chem styles and whatnot. 58 physical, which isn't too bad, but 45 defending. So you want to, well, physical is bad, but he's going to be that kind of evasive dribbler on this game. So he's going to skip past many challenges, and he's going to be quite good. I think Arsenal just give away a penalty, boys. Have they give away a penalty? No, they haven't. So Mason Mount, I don't know where I'm going with this. Watching football and doing a video at the same time is two very different things. Doing it at the same time is just wrong. So in terms of Mason Mount, I reckon he could be a definite good starter player, definitely in the starter squads. Him and Maddison at camp for a Premier League 1, that's a strong link right there, and it could be a very strong link in the game. Tammy Abraham at striker or something like that would be very, very good. So in terms of the next one, it's a very good youngster, and again, I think he was a future star, but an SBC version. This Bayern Munich's Canadian, it is Alphonso Davies. I loved on this game, well, 19, I loved on 19, and I reckon should he start the game with a 77, I like him as well, especially for a cheap starter player. You look at the likes of Kingsley Coman, 92 pace on Davies, 83 dribbling, 74 shooting, 79 physical. That card could be phenomenal, especially if he has the 4-star combo or something like that. Just give him the 4-star combo, and yeah, just with those stats, he will ball out. And speaking of balling out, this kid, the next one, has been balling out for Manchester's youth system for a number of years, and during pre-season, he was balling out as well. It is Mason Greenwood. Now, in terms of position, I'm not too sure where this guy plays, because he's played striker in pre-season, he's played right winger when he's come on, he's played left winger when he's come on, he's played cam when he's come on, so I've just went right in the middle, smack bang in the middle, 75 cam. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be a 75, I reckon he's going to be like a 74, I reckon he's going to be silver. I reckon he's going to be silver, as Arsenal have just scored, and it is, who's that? Is that Torreira? Torreira's just scored for Arsenal, so you're getting a live feed for me just like 6 minutes ago. I don't reckon Arsenal will pull it back. If they do, I'm going to look stupid in this video. But so Mason Greenwood, I reckon he could be amazing on this game, especially with the pace and dribbling. Mix them together, you've got one of the better silvers on the game. There could be, remember how you had brass silvers? It could be like ink silvers, or, no, that doesn't work. English silvers. It could work, who knows? But I don't think it works for me, especially me seeing it. 79 pace, dribbling, 74 shooting, and 70 passing. So I don't reckon he'll be within the golds. I reckon he'll be in a silver, 74 to 72. But lads, that is it for my Players to Buy Future Stars Edition part number 2. If you want to see part number 3 of Future Stars, let me know. If you want to see any other kind of variation of Players to Buy, whether that be cheap OP players, whether that be any players, basically, just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll look to get that done as soon as possible. But dude, what the hell? Did you hear that? That is crazy. But anyways, guys, hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, once again, bring that hype, smash that like, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. And as always, bloody hell, I will catch you all next time.